Let's have a few thoughts here and some action. In terms of genuinely improving at the game, it's very challenging to do. We all know that. And really and truly, it's because we have to raise that level of consciousness, which it goes beyond the scope of, what I can tell you in terms of how to raise your level of consciousness as a golfer. But I do know this. It is about our thoughts and our actions. It's about our habits. And when you think about thoughts and actions, habits and belief systems, this is the way it kind of works. Have a look at this. When it comes to our habits, it's all about thoughts and actions, right? So we're going to have a thought, and that thought is going to lead to an action. Let's say hitting a golf shot. We're going to think about that shot, then we're going to make the swing. And then there's going to be a result, and that result is going to lead to a feeling about that result, and that result is going to lead to an emotional response to that shot, and that will put us right back at the thought stage again. So again, it's about thought creating action, action creating result, result creating a feeling, feeling creating an emotional state of mind as far as the results we're getting, and then right back at thoughts we are again. So, thought and action is where it's at in terms of genuinely improving and understanding how we're going to, get our thoughts and actions directed in the right way, at the right things and at the right time is what it's all about. Well, with that in mind, let's have a look at the R3 approach blending puzzle. And just real quickly, if we're thinking about our golf swing, it's about the mechanical perspective. Again, we want to start out with the end in mind. That's our consciousness. That's our mind. But we'll skip that for the moment, and we'll get right into the mechanics of our golf swing, which unfortunately is the way we all tend to do it. But as far as the mechanics go, if we don't really know what we're after there, then the chances of us getting it are diminished, if not gone altogether. In other words, we're sort of swinging in the dark, no pun intended. But we have to know what the mechanics of our swing are all about. Well, in terms of the mechanics of our swing, what we're talking about there is the angle formed between the shaft and our arms. That's our angle. We've got to understand what swinging that angle through an acceptable and repeating swing path is all about. And then that's essential. It's one of the laws. And then we have to understand what release action is in a golf swing. Release action is going to be a release of our arms and a release of our body in the swing. That's mechanical stuff. Then we slide down that what axis in terms of what we're working on. We'll go from the mechanics down to the physical perspective. And this is about our body. And again, if we really don't know what it is we're after in terms of physically supporting the club in a good way, in other words, we don't know what these pieces are all about, again, we're swinging in the dark. Well, when we're talking about our swing from the physical standpoint, what it's all about there is understanding that our body is simply going to act like an A-frame, athletic setup position, and the things that we're going to be most interested in keeping in front of our thinking is the fact that we're going to establish a good grip, aim, and setup, and then while maintaining a good spine angle, we're going to create two pivots in the swing, one on the back swing, one on the through swing. So grip, aim, and setup, spine angle, and pivot action is what our body is all about in the swing. And then from the physical perspective, we know that the result, the shot quality of any given swing that we make is going to be very much a result of the rhythm and timing that we have on that particular swing. That's the athletic factor. So again, this is the what axis, this is what we work on. Mechanical stuff, physical stuff. If we really don't have a good idea of what it is we're working on, we don't know what these pieces are about, then we're, our thoughts aren't being directed in a good direction as far as genuinely improving at the game, okay? That's what the R3 approach is all about, and we have a lot of fun talking about it. Again, when we go play golf, we're going to get off that what axis. We're going to get over there onto the how axis and start talking about how our mind and our brain will perform, those functions on the golf course related to our thoughts and actions, okay? All right, let's keep having some fun with the R3 approach, and we'll talk more soon. Keep doing good work now.